Hello, my fellow authors. Today, we're going to talk about something scary. And by scary, I mean something that I just didn't know about when I started writing, so I want to spare you the heartache and fear and just general awful feeling that I got when I was approached by a Vanity publisher. Now, a Vanity publisher is kind of one of those things that I think is slowly going away, as this idea of traditional publishing is not as ingrained as being a marker of success, but it's still kind of lingering around the fringes. Essentially, what a Vanity publisher is a publisher that will reach out to you and say, I will publish your book for $5,000. Now, there is an infinite problem with this, right? Because they'll say something like, okay, but you'll also get something like 25% of your royalties. Now, if you have self-published, you'll be getting 60 to 70% of your royalties, with the rest of the percentage going to whoever you decide to sell your book with. So if you're going with Amazon, that 30% is going to Amazon, really just to platform your book. So kind of there. If you're getting a traditional publishing deal, probably like 5, 10, 15% royalties. It varies. I am not traditionally published, so I'm not the person to go to for that kind of information. But the reason why this is so nefarious is because it's essentially telling you, you need this to be legitimate. So you have to pay us for the legitimacy. I'm here to tell you right now that you don't fucking need that at all. In fact, this is a predatory practice that's one of the most annoying things in publishing. Never, ever, ever fucking pay for someone else to publish your book. All of the risk when you do that is assumed by you. You should be paid by someone publishing your book. At the very least, you shouldn't have to pay at all if you're not getting an advance or something like that. I am a proponent of self-publishing myself because of the lack of support from publishers, but I generally despise Vanity publishers because I was actually approached by one at my darkest, at my point where I felt the lowest. I was trying so hard just to make it as an author, and then I got this email that I had sent out these to all these different publishers I could find. I saw an ad for publishing. It didn't bill itself as a Vanity publisher, obviously, and then I got this thing, and it was this offer to publish me, and I was so excited. Remember, I was in the shower, and I was reading, and I was like, yeah, this is amazing. I'm actually finally going to be a published author. And then you keep reading, and then you keep reading. And then you see in the bottom, in the text there, $2,500 paid up front, $5,000, whatever the fuck it is now. And then you realize they don't give a shit about your book. They don't care if it sells any copies. What they care about is getting your money. That's literally it. They will not try to sell your book. They don't give a shit if it's just an absolute worst book ever made. Kind of like self-publishing, they also don't care if your book is terrible. So the whole point of it is for you to pay them for perceived legitimacy. That is all they offer. That's it. There is no point in this. If you're going to spend money, which you will and probably should if you're self-publishing, spend it on an editor. Spend it on a few editors. Spend it on marketing. Never, ever spend it on a goddamn Vanity publisher. Any copies that they sell are just a bonus. They already got payment. They already got you to pay them. There's zero incentive for them to sell the books. Their business model is preying on your insecurity. I'm here to tell you right freaking now, you don't need their validation. You are valid as an author, putting in the work, writing, creating. You are valid, and you don't need someone else to tell you that you are.